Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope that everyone had a wonderful holiday. Today's video is a pattern review and I am reviewing Simplicity 8219. This pattern was an absolute joy to sew up and I felt like a celebrity out in the public when I wore this, so let me tell you all about it. The pattern description states that this is a Mrs. lined vest in 3 lengths and a scarf. As you can see, I made the lined vest and I made it in the longest length. The pattern sizing comes in extra small through extra large, and I did cut an extra large. Once I completed sewing this pattern, it did look like the pattern envelope and the instructions were very easy to follow. I have had this pattern for a couple of years and I've also picked up other vest patterns along the way, and there was always the simplicity of the boxy cut that has drawn me back to wanting to sew this pattern versus the other vest patterns that I had. And that's what I liked most about the pattern. It's basically that it was a box cut, it was straight, it didn't have the curves, but that was the look that I was going for. Another feature that I enjoyed about this pattern is the fact that it is lined. It is fully lined, and I lined it with a champagne colored crepe bag satin that I actually picked up from Hobby Lobby. I also used the crepe bag satin to make the pockets, which are located on both sides of the vest. Earlier I mentioned that I lined the vest with the champagne color crepe bag satin, so as you can see here I am showing you that satin and how beautiful it looks. It's very shiny and it actually gave the vest a little bit of weight, and the weight gave it structure. So I really liked how that combination between the faux fur and the crepe bag satin turned out. I did not want to make the pockets out of the faux fur because I thought it would be too bulky, so that was the reason why I used the crepe bag satin to make my pockets. And crepe bag satin is a little heavier than regular satin, so that turned out good as well. The faux fur that I used was absolutely beautiful and it feels so soft. I just really loved the quality of this fabric. I did pick it up from Joann's, and originally I was not going to use this particular faux fur because I had some in my stash that I had set aside for this, but I was watching Crystal from Crystal Sews and Stuff, and she had made a long floor length vest, and the fabric was very similar to this, but I had not had that, and I absolutely adored that fabric, and I had a gift card to Joann Fabrics, and so I went there searching for that particular fabric, and I did not find it, but I found something very similar, and that is what inspired me to use this particular fabric. As you can see here, I am showing you the inside lining of the vest and the closures that I used. I used the extra large closures and the inside, and those are made specifically for fur. I did not make any design changes to the pattern whatsoever. I just went directly off of the pattern instructions and went ahead and made it the way it was designed to be made. I would definitely recommend this pattern to others, and I am definitely going to sew it again because I actually need to sew this in a smaller size. I cut an extra large and I probably should have made it in a large or even a medium. Although I cut the pattern out too big, I have been wearing it all over because I absolutely love it. But I wore it out on Christmas, and my sister-in-law heard me talking about how I felt like I cut it too big, and she said, well, give it to me, let me try it on. And look at this. It fits her the way I want the vest to fit me. And so guess what? The vest has a new home, but that's okay because when I purchased the vest fabric, I purchased enough to where I could have made 2. So I am going to remake the vest, and I am going to bring down the size maybe by 2. So I'll probably cut out the medium so I can have a tighter fit but still have that boxy look. So I cut this out a while ago, and I'm not really sure why I did cut out the extra large, because I usually never cut out an extra large, but I have been toggling a little bit with my weight, and I'm assuming that I was just trying to be better safe than sorry. But with that being the case, it did make the vest a little bit too big, especially under the arms, and I could handle the rest of it, but I just did not like all that space underneath the armpit. But as you can see, there's no extra room underneath my sister-in-law's armpits. It fits her perfectly. It's a very good length, and that is what I'm gonna go for next time. And I have enough fabric to go ahead and get started on that as soon as I am ready to do so. But overall, it was a very good pattern. I had a good experience sewing it. I didn't come across a bunch of stumbling blocks that would cause me to feel stressed out while sewing it. Again, it was just quick, easy, and a very simple project to make. I do wish that I had paid a little better attention to the pattern sizing. Like I said, I sewed it up a little bit ago, so I'm not really sure what I was thinking at the time that made me sew the extra large, but at least it has a new home and I have the ability to make another. And that is it for my review. I'm going to leave with you some still photos so that you can get some visuals through poses. Thank you so much for watching my review, and go ahead and click the subscribe button if you have not already, and the gray notification bell so that you can be notified of all future videos. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.